But step inside, and you were instantly transported into another world. Every wall was alive with murals. Disney castles, fairy tale forests, whimsical characters. It felt like stepping into a dream. And behind every stroke of paint was Rebecca, a retired art teacher who had turned that house into her life's canvas. Rebecca wasn't just talented, she was loved. She taught generations of kids, she said. That was all it took. Instead of honoring the promise made to Rebecca, they turned her murals into ammunition. The walls are damaged, this isn't standard, they said. With no lease in place, they force her out, using her art, her pride and joy as the excuse. Rebecca was devastated. Imagine losing not just your home, but the living, breathing masterpiece you built across decades. But here's where karma sharpened its paintbrush. Rebecca managed, at the last possible moment, to buy another property in a different state. Not just any property, but one with a massive art studio on the first floor. It was as if fate had been saving something better for her. She planned to leave the old murals untouched, thinking maybe someone would appreciate them. But then my buddy, let's call him Mike, offered a deal. He needed practice with professional spray painters and wanted to test his skills. He said, "Rebecca, let me handle this. I'll restore the house to market-ready standards for free." She agreed, and that's when the revenge plot, unintentional but perfect, took shape. We cleared the house in record time, furniture to storage. Rebecca stayed at Mike's guest house, painting a gorgeous mural on his living room wall as payment. Then the transformation began. First week, Sanders tore through every mural. Hours and hours of grinding until the walls were just blotches of color. Second week, Mike, being meticulous, masked every corner, switchplate, and trim. Then he fired up his new sprayer. Layer after layer of White Kills primer swallowed the art hole. The house became a blank shell. And then came the final stroke of irony, Mike's infamous Rebecca palette. See, around here, Rebecca's standards has become a running joke. It's the typical house flipper style, lifeless white walls, dull gray cabinets, depressing faux modern vibes. Mike leaned into it hard. The wood paneling? Gray. The outlets and covers? Gray. Cabinets? Gray. Every ounce of warmth? Gone. By the time he was done, stepping inside felt like walking into a tomb. Lifeless. Sterile. The soul of the house was dead. And the outside? Rebecca had originally added that charming cottage facade. Mike's landscaper buddy ripped it out, dumped gravel, threw down a random boulder, and left it barren. No character. No charm. Just nothing. Here's the kicker. Weeks later, I went back to visit an old neighbor. The storybook house was still empty. Apparently, the son's daughter, the one who wanted the magical mural home, showed up with a U-Haul. But when she opened the door, what did she find? Not the fairy tale home she dreamed of, but a dead, hollow cookie-cutter house. Cold gray walls. Sterile white gloss. No murals. No magic. They destroyed the very thing they loved, trying to steal it. And Rebecca? She was miles away, living her best life in a brand new studio, creating art without limits. That house? Last I checked, it's still on the market. Empty. Lifeless. Unsellable.